Ladies and gentlemen, success is not an accident. It is not luck, it is not fate, and it is certainly not a gift handed to you. Success is a choice. And every choice you make either takes you closer to your dream or further away from it. Today, I want to share with you the 5 principles of success that have the power to transform not just your career, but your entire life. Clarity of vision is the foundation upon which every journey to success is built. Without it, a person can easily drift from one opportunity to another without ever reaching a meaningful destination. Vision is not just a dream or a wish. It is the ability to see your future so clearly that it pulls you forward even when the present seems difficult. When you know exactly where you want to go, you stop wasting time chasing things that don't align with your purpose. It becomes easier to say no to distractions because you already have a bigger yes guiding you. Just like an architect would never start building without a blueprint. Life too requires a plan, a mental picture of what you want to achieve. People often fail, not because they lack talent or resources, but because they lack direction. A person with limited skills but a powerful vision will always go further than a talented person with no vision at all. Clarity also brings energy, because when you wake up every morning with a purpose, you naturally find strength to push through challenges. It transforms ordinary actions into meaningful steps toward a bigger goal. Even in the face of failure, a clear vision acts like a compass, reminding you of where you are headed and why you cannot give up. The most successful individuals are those who decided early what they wanted, visualized it daily, and kept working towards it relentlessly. Vision is not about waiting for the perfect opportunity, but about creating opportunities that move you closer to your dream. When your vision is crystal clear, it inspires not just you, but also others who see your determination. People are drawn to those who know where they are going, and this attracts support, resources, and opportunities. Clarity of vision is therefore the first and most essential principle of success. Because once you can see your future, the path to reach it begins to reveal itself step by step. Discipline in action is the bridge that turns dreams into reality. Many people have great ideas, powerful goals, and strong desires, but without discipline, those ambitions remain only in the imagination. Discipline is the ability to do what is necessary even when you do not feel like doing it. It means choosing long-term growth over short-term comfort, progress over excuses, and responsibility over laziness. Unlike motivation, which is temporary and fades with moods or circumstances, discipline is stable and reliable. It teaches you to keep showing up day after day, even when the excitement has disappeared. The truth is, success is built on ordinary actions repeated consistently until they produce extraordinary results. Waking up early, practicing a skill, managing your time, saving money, or staying focused may seem small in the moment, but when practiced with discipline, they accumulate into greatness. Those who rely only on motivation often quit when life becomes tough, but those who rely on discipline keep moving forward because they know success is earned through persistence. Discipline also builds character because it requires sacrifice. You must be willing to give up comfort, distractions, and sometimes even relationships that pull you away from your goals. Every time you choose discipline, you strengthen your willpower, and every time you avoid it, you weaken your progress. People who master discipline separate themselves from the majority because most prefer the easy path. But the easy path never leads to great destinations. Discipline demands effort now, but it rewards freedom later. It is the quiet force that drives success stories across every field, from athletes and entrepreneurs to leaders and innovators. Without it, talent is wasted and opportunities are missed. With it, even an ordinary person can achieve extraordinary success. That is why discipline in action is not optional for success. It is the foundation that sustains growth and ensures that every step you take moves you closer to your vision. Resilience in failure is one of the most important qualities that separates those who succeed from those who give up halfway. Failure is not a sign of weakness or the end of the road. It is part of the journey. Every successful person has faced setbacks, disappointments, and rejections. But what kept them moving forward was resilience. Resilience means the strength to rise again, no matter how hard you fall. It is the inner power that turns pain into learning and obstacles into stepping stones. Failure teaches lessons that success cannot, because it forces you to reflect, adapt, and improve. Each setback reveals what doesn't work and pushes you closer to discovering what does. Instead of allowing failure to break them, resilient people use it as fuel to keep going stronger than before. When the world says no, they take it as an invitation to try again with a new approach. Resilience also requires patience, because success is rarely immediate. It comes after repeated attempts, endless adjustments, and the courage to face rejection without losing faith. Those who lack resilience quit too early and never realize how close they were to success. But those who persist through failure eventually discover that every rejection was only redirection to something better. Resilience is not about ignoring pain or pretending setbacks do not hurt. It is about refusing to let them define your future. It is the belief that the ground is never the final destination, but simply a place to rise from. Every failure you endure makes you stronger, wiser, and more prepared for the challenges ahead. Without resilience, dreams remain fragile and break at the first sign of difficulty. With resilience, even the biggest failures become temporary pauses on the road to victory. That is why resilience in failure is not just a principle of success, but a necessity, because only those who keep standing up again and again eventually reach the heights they once imagined. Contribution beyond self is the principle that transforms ordinary success into meaningful success. Achievements that only benefit you may bring temporary satisfaction, but they rarely leave a lasting legacy. True fulfillment comes when your success also helps others grow, inspires them to dream bigger, and creates opportunities that extend beyond your personal life. When you shift your focus from just earning to serving, from only gaining to giving, you unlock a deeper level of purpose that money and recognition alone cannot provide. Contribution is about creating value in every action, whether it is through your work, your knowledge, or your influence. It is about asking yourself how your skills, talents, and resources can make a positive difference in the lives of others. This principle also attracts respect and trust, because people are naturally drawn to those who care beyond themselves. When your vision includes lifting others, doors open for you in ways you never imagined. Opportunities flow to those who provide solutions, and recognition comes naturally to those who bring value. Contribution does not always mean grand gestures. Sometimes it is as simple as sharing wisdom, mentoring someone, or inspiring through your actions. The impact may seem small in the moment, but it can create ripples that reach far beyond what you see. The greatest leaders and innovators are remembered not only for what they achieved, but for how they changed the lives of others. When you contribute beyond yourself, you create something that outlives you. Something that carries your name in the form of inspiration, kindness, and progress. This principle also ensures that your success is sustainable, because when others benefit from your growth, they naturally support and celebrate your journey. Success that includes contribution becomes more rewarding, because it is no longer about climbing alone, but about lifting others while you rise. In the end, the measure of success is not in what you have, but in what you give. And contribution beyond self ensures that your journey is meaningful, impactful, and unforgettable. So the question is not, can you succeed? The question is, are you willing to live by these 5 principles every single day? Because success is waiting for you, but it will only meet you halfway. The other half is your responsibility. Thank you.